control of your mind, your ability to reason, your will, your ability to say yes and no, and your emotions, your ability to feel. In other words, you lose control of your reality. So if you don't have a reality of Christ, you more likely have a demonic meaning that more influence in your reasoning by evil spirits, more influence in your decision making by evil spirits, more influence in your feeling or emotional realm by evil spirits. So it's your reality that
somebody should
but
take
you
the right
Christ
groceries.
out there, so you would touch him, and this
Somebody
was the
should take the right groceries.
and now he's reaping a harvest. And the harvest is people have lost their mind. What profit a man to gain the whole world? The Bible says,
You said check it out in a minute.
yeah. He's the God of this world. So if you touch his stuff, the price is the soul. It's your soul. The head of the soul up to the soul and the soul. So you won't be able to think about it. You won't be able to say no to sin. You won't be able to.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. You hear the pop that accompanies Darren Till almost no matter where he fights in the world. This is an outstanding striker. He really knows how to manage distance and range, has a lot of good long-range weapons, and he believes he'll get in a kickboxing match here tonight, which should provide him with some advantages. Focus there again. Right on the button. Oh, massive kick, everything behind it. St. Pierre gets in the clinch. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. That uppercut will work. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
They have accepted and they have submitted to the force they gave up. I thank God every day I get up and fight. That's why the Bible says that faith.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Circling to his right. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by George St. Pierre. All right, he goes the distance, gets the single collar tie. While St. Pierre's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel, looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
I'm glad.
Able to connect with a beautiful jab.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, and pulled down here. Flying triangle attack.
I mean, he pulled it right down into a triangle choke. He's got the feet up around the neck. He's going to try to advance it now by getting that body lock around the head. Move the arm across and try to get a finish.
Good work.
Side control is pretty safe there.
GSP getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Round two straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations.
You ready to fight?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Oh, separation with the clinch.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side pull. If you're the opponent, you got to get out of here.
Oh, lands an elbow. Plenty more where that came from. Good work from the top here by St. Pierre. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Till gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, that's how you draw it up. Nice trip to secure the takedown. Oh, elbow to the head there by GSP. Lands the ground and pound strike. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, some big elbows landing for him now. Relentless pressure from the top by George St. Pierre. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, how about the volume elbows? Oftentimes we see an elbow and it's one and done. Not the case here.
He's so confident with those elbows. He's so good at getting it tight and just throwing them back to back that they do land.
Elbow landed now from the bottom by Darren Till. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by George St. Pierre. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission. All right, they attend to the fighter on the screen.
Ready.
Third round underway.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Well, turning defense to offense here, blocks the strike, and then counters with a straight punch. Nice work there by St. Pierre. Single leg takedown is good. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Well, St. Pierre's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, look at that. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Till. Back to his feet.
Clinch position, the underhook is going to be very important. Whoever controls the underhook is in control of this position. He lands a switch knee.
All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. Single collar tie here. We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
An ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. The fighter
to separate. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Oh, he's got his back. He's trying to lift to return to the mat, so then he can try to chase him down.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Till's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Trying to finish this fight.
It's over!
And his style is pretty good, man, but they go. They got to go shut down. With 4 minutes to go, my sister was drinking. And we realized that we had to be back that in the game. If someone's style is gone, we sit back and let go down to the horse and they grab it. That's just the most creative one. So that's why I said you still live with me. Remember when I'm reading, I'll bring it up. If I had it in, I'll say it, but I'll say it, I don't remember. But don't ask me no silly questions like this. You know why? Let's get it. It's not amazing. Think about this. Let's say things. It's not amazing. The very thing that I said that we have to be alert for is the very thing. Okay, the Bible said that the Antichrist.
All right, pretty favorable matchup here for the all-time great George Rush St. Pierre. He's already in the UFC Hall of Fame, but not resting on his laurels. Believes that the jab is going to be the key tonight, and eventually that will set up his takedowns and potentially a fight-ending choke. But George St. Pierre sees a lot of advantages in this welterweight matchup tonight.
Nice block.
And Masvidal sharp on the feet here tonight. Not a good sign for the opposition that Masvidal is controlling the distance so effectively here in this one. Collar tie here in the clinch. And now some separation. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to... Oh, nice. That takedown was timed beautifully.
Just over 3 minutes to go. While St. Pierre's pass is denied. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Oh, he's got him against the side of the octagon. He's got his back. He needs to get his hips and lift, and Matt will turn him so that he can start to make him grapple with him.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Big knee lands to the body. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar. Oh, he's got his back. Get him in the air to try to return him to the mat.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
In the half guard.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and he's showing because he's landing so consistently.
This is a secular university that
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body start to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Good, solid strike on the ground. That is a high transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing the leg punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Another ground and pound strike lands. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Just like in the days of the war.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round.
Y'all.
You ready to fight?
Yeah.
Ready.
So,
Round two on the way.
I'm continuing what you fight.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. I mean, the hand speed just absurd. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
If you don't understand that, then you don't know what the fight is.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Out of the media. And this is why the media is so powerful, and we just now starting to see
Oh, left hook to the head is blocked.
It's totally in the bed with this new age, new world order. And
Kick lands.
did you know you could be entitled to 5 shit to your tail? Something
Gamebred gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Now a kick to the body. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Oh, he's got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then look for submission. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Takes his back now. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter.
Just tell them what happened. Check. And the best part is that's the highly motivated fight $1 you deserve. Get started now. Just click on the link. 30-second quiz. I'm sure that your work and skill builds your regardless about laughing. You don't want to cause trouble when you see someone who's trying to get inconsistent. Don't let that stop you. You suffered a serious injury at work, especially one requiring surgery, time off, or physical therapy. You're legally entitled to compensation. It's your right. Simply click the button below and answer any questions about you. Qualify for one of our trainings and contact you on the same day. Must be paid 100% free. Imagine how life would be if you actually $10,000, $100,000 in your pocket. Guys, it's not worth it, right? If your injury happened at work, you shouldn't be lucky. Still not sure if this applies to you? If your injury happens on the job, surgery, time off, or stomach pain,
Right, early round action here, and let us see what Zhang Weili has to offer. Many believe she is the most powerful strawweight on the roster, and past opponents have certainly felt that pressure and power. We'll see if she can get the hands going early here tonight. Oh, great block there. Early jab from Zhang Weili. All right, early round action here, and Zhang Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come. Big punch lands through the middle.
And so this
Stuff the takedown, no problem.
Because y'all played around in church so long, just playing around in crash.
Oh, she blocks the punch.
Should have been learning games. That's why people talk to me.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank. Nice job by Charlotte Lee.
Now you take it, it's like taking a whole end from the field. When you shoot it just one at a time, now you crash. You got to crash. And there's so much food to make you sick. It literally makes you sick. There's so much fruit. That's why people, I had to turn y'all to I got to meditate and sick and digesting. That's the way it is. That's why I tell people don't come playing around with me. Don't come playing if you don't want to, because it's going to mess up your world. It's going to mess up your world. You can't be comfortable. Can't listen to what I'm saying. You can't be comfortable. You can be comfortable knowing what's coming. You can't be comfortable planning. You can't be comfortable in this stuff. The goal is to make you uncomfortable. To the point that you will study for yourself and realize, don't take what I'm saying. Study for yourself and see what I'm saying. So we in a crash course. This is what God call it quick work. God got to do quick work. You don't have time. I thank God that I had 20 years to learn. I was learning and absorbing for 20 years, but some of y'all was playing for 20 years. Then you laugh and you get knowledge, and then you got to do a crash course.
All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Ilia Topuria, and even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the most sophisticated fighters and athletes on this roster. He just has a wisdom and a maturity that belies his years, and that's why even in a matchup like this, he will be patient, he will be calculated, and when a window opens to close the show, that's a huge connection there, DC.
Massive good man, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Big right hand.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up.
Both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight. Wow, what a fight.
Topuria goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the field. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Elbow from the top now by Topuria. Making all these shots count. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Once these people get out.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ilia Topuria. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with it.
Connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, you got to start to look for finish from that. Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. And how much more can he take?
This is why we take it in section for those that
Topuria's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Setting up a stomach timber. That's in pretty deep. He's looking for the finish now. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there. All right, so a big knockdown for him. All right, here we go with round two.
That's why the small insurance gets burned.
That left hook landed on the button.
Because burn is what of the kingdom is.
Way to hide that leg kick.
That's why you learn how to yourself. That is
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll, and you watch the good right hand right there. Nice leg kick.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing for people to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
From this round to that round.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing.
This is how you don't fight what you see. You fight what's behind what you
Close
see.
guard.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Never been there long enough in that round to fight.
Cody is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
What's it?
He passes the half.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Nicely done. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet. Watch armbar here. What a tight armbar. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Support, come on, let's grab it up.
It's out.
No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight was done. He lets the fight on.
Knee to the body here inside control.
Those knees.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Topuria. Oh, and he's back up with Grant. And now some distance as they pull apart. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut pretty safe.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great place to flat uppercut.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Well, what a great round it was there. Concussive blows potentially on both sides. Both fighters got knocked down, and both would live to fight on.
Both of these fighters have dealt with adversity. Both of them understand.
You ready to fight?
Third round underway. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. In DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook.
To get involved because they don't have the power guy that can bypass your mind and go there in your spirit, and the light come on and you see what you need for God. So intercession is, I don't know if y'all want to. Intercession is how you stay out of trouble. So what I do is I can't pray no less than 4 hours. It has to be at least 4. That's the fear. Fixing it up with both clubs. Tickets for $6. Saver and summer and sandwiches and savings. You gotta have the wallet. I'm telling y'all that not to brag. I'm telling you, maybe inspire some of y'all who have an intercession gift. And some of y'all have it, and y'all been lazy in that area. Because now, when you have that gift, the Lord will bother you in your sleep. He'll wake you up, and wake you up to pray. When you wake up, you get on Facebook and just don't and then you don't know it wasn't a natural appetite. It was for you to pray.
You ready to fight?
And why is he
Ready.
early?
Well, there's just a special feeling in the building. At the beginning of every round when George St. Pierre is fighting, and even if the prevailing wisdom is that he wants to get this fight to the ground, every MMA round begins on the feet, and this just in, George St. Pierre's got a pretty good jab. We'll see if he can put it to good use. Nice jab. Right early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way.
Both guys appeared to land there. Just misses with the straight left hand. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that power grip. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, big elbow. There's a left hand from Diaz.
Oh, big right hand. He's giving him so many different things right now. Oh, nice level change.
That's why you can tell.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
But only 3 people know.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
I guarantee you got all in 3 in the cyberspace, but I guarantee you're going to have 1.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
I don't know how people deal.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by GSP. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to... Diaz is going for an arm here. Oh, he's got the submission locked in now.
That's why people don't go to church. They don't think they can have it. But the inside of space taking this so close.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
The doctor next to you something out of the next place.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Not there yet. Get the submission here shortly. 4 seconds to the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from being... All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Some swelling around that right eye of Nate Diaz.
It says, against power, take power.
Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by George St. Pierre.
In high places. It's critical victory. That's the shadow government. Those are your rock.
Changes levels.
Rotates the line. With a massive takedown.
He's
on the mount.
it's like the spirits.
Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film can lie if you lean too heavily in it.
Absolutely. I mean, you think you're coming in here to fight a grappler, and this guy looks like a boxer tonight. His hands have looked crispy. His kicks, everything that he is doing has worked, and I think this is partly due to the fact that you think he's trying to take you down, when in reality, this guy can fight everyone.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Big shots landed by him now. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How to take it? Dean steps in. How about it?
The reason why I don't see it is because the Bible says the carnal mind is enmity against God. The carnal mind cannot perceive the things of the Spirit. So Satan's God is to keep natural or carnal. Always thinking about what they talk about on the Real Housewives. Always focused on football or something carnal. You know more about award shows than the Word of God. You're carnal. And the carnal mind fights carnally. That's why you fight your baby daddy, because you're carnal. If you had anything, what you think you don't get the fight carnally. Spiritual people understand ain't nothing I can make.
You ready to fight? Ready.
One of the best middleweights in the world at present, Drake is Du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round one. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically...
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are crawling early.
Those guys came to fight from the moment.
Oh, and now an uppercut.
Oh, right hand.
Fast pace here in the early going. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George...
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. That was really clean.
Some real power shots here. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high punch, taking for a ride. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Good job defensively to block that punch. Just over 3 minutes to go round one.
Big knee.
Well, good news is he blocked them. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Du Plessis getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. St. Pierre's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. This has got to be the end.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, firmness in that defense. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm.
He's out.
What submission defense on display.
Great reversal to top position by GSP.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, he got out again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just...
And do you got a job? Can you take care of me? Now, you weren't talking about that. Now, all of a sudden, bro, they want brothers to be Superman with money and all. No, you weren't talking about it.
No stamina, bro. That's good.
Just put on.
All right.
Oh, that's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Round 2 here. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Again, the combinations have been there for him tonight. Oh, and there's that hook again, but this one is blocked. There's that hook again. This time it's blocked. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Elbow from the bottom landed by Duplessis. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Oh, a multitude of elbows raining down.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, nice elbow from the bottom. Hard to win a fight fighting off of your back, but he's effective here.
Oh, nice headlock. That guillotine is tight.
Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow's certainly a useful one.
Nice defense. Oh.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Multitude of elbows now. Oh, elbow from the bottom there by Duplessis. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now. Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble. Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was doing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Keeping busy from bottom position here.
Oh, he got the choke.
That guillotine is tight.
Getting close to the finish.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. This is some exhausting work, man.
It is so much to be fighting with this way. So much wrestling, so much practice. Expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Ooooooooo versus YEAGod, and you know they still haven't cracked Alistair Ring's head.
That's the person to think about. I'm not get involved with you and find out later.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Left hook to the head. Oh, man, DC. Just as you expected, another massive uppercut connects, and this could be the beginning of the end.
This looks like the beginning of...
Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
St. Pierre's pass attempt denied.
If it was a female, you would think I wouldn't have on me. That's why I would be.
Really? Duplessis is going for the sub here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic Bottom now, okay. Jeff, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
St. Pierre's in half guard. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
And you don't look what's behind that, then your problem is you don't understand.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys going out a lot. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Yes.
That was a slick transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by St. Pierre. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Good work from the top here by GSP. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
15
seconds. Oh, heavy shots raining down. So the fight goes the distance, and man, did they entertain the masses.
Because most of the time Satan comes, he don't come as Satan, and don't come as a physical demon. He comes as a person. He sends somebody. Y'all better. I don't know if I can go deep. I had something for y'all. I'm not going to quit, but I was going to go deep. I was going to go deep. I was going to have y'all ready to come to the altar. Let me get to repentance. Say discernment. Discernment is, say, understanding. My number one priority when I meet you is to get understanding. Because I know Satan works well in misunderstanding. Most of your fallout came from misunderstanding. And it's your job to get somebody to understand. Don't think that ain't your job. That is your job. I want you to understand I'm a great communicator, and I have a problem if I cannot get you to understand. My job is to get you to understand. I don't want you walking away and don't understand me. So I'm going to do everything in my power. To understand. Your job should be anybody that ever walks into the altar, when or where, you won't understand them who they are. If you took the time to gain understanding instead of getting in love with who they are, their personality, all that, if you take the time to understand the person, you will make an educated decision, and you will not get in your life. There's so many problems. Because it is those people that say sin to waste your time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Two of the best to ever do it in my mind. Robert Whittaker versus George St. Pierre. You see the round one clock has turned. And in Robert Whittaker, we might be looking at the most well-rounded middleweight of all time.
Yes, he is one of the greatest middleweights of all time and very underrated. There are aspects of his game that we tend to ignore as fight fans, as commentators, all around the board. But Robert Whittaker has no holes. He can wrestle, he can grapple, he can strike, he can do it all.
Well, missed on that one.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Eats a jab there. This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you got to be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you got to slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet, or he can take it now to his back. But ideally for him, he wants to be knocking guys out.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
GSP gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here. Oh, that strike to the body, man. Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy's hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus spits. But instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
All right, single collar tie now. St. Pierre's knee strike there is blocked, so no damage inflicted. Straight punch, that is useful. Whitaker's eye is starting to swell shut. Nice body shot. St. Pierre gets hit yet again and again. Same target area, that body. Oh, head kick, bang. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high to his corner, thought he was going low, and now he got him hurt very badly.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Whitaker.
Big ground and pound.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by GSP. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. 5 minutes in the books.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Oh, there it is. Can't say we didn't see it coming. Still a very effective weapon. Keeps going back to that jab. Keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
He's got to try to finish here.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh, huge right hand. Oh, big left hand.
These two guys are trading huge shots.
Whitaker's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight.
Oh, he's got his back. He got an isolated hip to try to break that lock. Breaking the lock is step number one to escape. Oh, nice.
Whitaker gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Robert Whitaker. 90 seconds to go in round two. Well, St. Pierre's has got full mount now. Under a minute now to go. On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke.
Oh, he's advancing.
Nice positional control here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by GSP. Whitaker's now dealing with a cheek cut. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so that round is in the books. Whitaker's eye is worse for wear. That's completely swollen shut at this point in time. You know the ringside physician is going to come in and take a look, but you got to think the vision, at least in that eye, is completely compromised at this point in time. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He's got to move his head. He's trying to...
This is unusual. See, you know when it's together, but it's unusual.
Ready.
Here we go. 5 rounds remain in the fight. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the under, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you've got to get out of here. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many bodies.
He threw the flying knee and it landed to the head.
Well, St. Pierre's swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
Nice move punch.
Lands the kick to the body there.
You can take authority and stuff yourself.
Big left hook coming. It's right.
The same way.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Oh, to the mouth.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, well, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board defensively, but in terms of this fight, he's been totally dominated, and that swelling's getting out of control.
Swelling's getting out of control. We can't even tell who's in front of us anymore.
Going for the arm here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, belly down now. Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off to his right. Back towards the side that his opponent was on. Got his hips all the way across to release the pressure off of his arm. Beautiful submission defense.
Under back mount now.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Strong transition there. He moves to his back. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's over.
That's why you don't want you around radical Christianity. But they don't believe in getting hit. And then, come on, let's see, you know, you get hit. And then, come on, let's pray about this. And no, we ain't praying about this sickness. You're going to take authority over this. You can be free if you want to be free. You don't get out of this for the rest of your life. This ain't no crutch. See, until y'all stop telling yourself that insatiableness that comes on you is not you, it's a spirit that got in your life through illicit sex. And now that spirit is possessing your reproductive organs. No. It is not normal. It is not normal to be so insatiably stirred up with lust that you can't stop yourself. That's not normal. You think it's normal because you had it since you was a child, because you was probably unprotected then, and that's when the spirit came in. But you are not supposed to be aroused.
You ready to fight? You ready?
You're not supposed
So
to
another
be
opportunity for Robert Whittaker to add to his burgeoning legacy here tonight. This is the fight respectfully against Georges St. Pierre that he has wanted for some time. He gets it here.
Anytime you're around 170 pounds, 185, you want to fight GSP because you want to test yourself against one of the greatest martial artists we have ever seen. Robert Whittaker getting this opportunity tonight. How does he approach the great Georges St. Pierre?
Lands a big right hand early.
Been having sex without a license.
Keeping him honest with the jab.
In any form for now, masturbation, whatever you want to call it.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
And sex without cover.
Another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. And now some separation.
That's why everything.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, slips to avoid the right. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Midway through round one. Oh, Whittaker closes the distance here, DC. Let's see if he can capitalize.
That's why once this,
look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
Once you get into it,
he better check. That leg's getting beat up.
St. Pierre gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
And see, the shame and the guilt makes you resist.
Oh, good block there.
Again, other two things. Stir up.
Devastating.
And he stirs up. Go right back because he's still up.
And right there, his opponent's wobble chair.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, that's big.
Whittaker circling to his right.
And when a person
Flipping with the jab. Both fighters throwing heat now.
they stand up,
Whittaker gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the punch.
Ton of trouble right now.
Big right hand there.
What a nasty fight.
Oh, huge right hand. How about those 5 minutes? All right, so that round is in the books.
But most of your warfare, most of the time the lust comes. It starts in the dream.
Ready.
Second round underway.
And they clash because of them.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides next to lead the dance as we go forward.
The Bible says, I give you sweet sleep. That means you're supposed to play and supposed to
Just
rest.
misses with the jab there.
He's supposed to be no demonic.
The pitch there is good by GSP. Just misses there with the left.
That was nice.
Those things come from the demonic realm.
Back to the overhand left, no good.
Heavy body kick lands.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling the slipper. He's doing a great job.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Y'all, you got to fight with the sleep guys.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
That's like
just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Walking in and all that stuff.
Walker's thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, useful trip right there to get the takedown out of the clinch. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
The majority of black women have square horses. That means you married already in the spirit. Married in the dream.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Nice work here off the bottom as he delivers a nice elbow. This is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by GSP. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, that's a flush elbow from the bottom. Well played. St. Pierre going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes. Mixing it up pretty well here.
He passes the half guard.
Now, you know whether or not you got one because
trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style gets denied.
Block. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
That's what stopped her. When I said it years ago. All about it. But now she was telling y'all about it, and y'all believe it. I try to tell y'all this. You're not supposed to be having sex in the dream.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Round 3 next.
That spirit, you ain't never gonna let you come back. I grant you. Look around. Look at the here. Somebody ain't coming back. That demon gonna do everything in his power to keep you from coming back here.
Take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose.
I mean, these guys.
This preacher, see me.
You ready to fight?
And he's speaking them.
Third round on the way.
So this person will do the one thing they hate me to do. Is this.
GSP gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That well played shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's doing. He should have got the fight finished.
Right now, a little separation between the two fighters.
They're going at it here. Two shots.
We might get a stoppage here.
I've been there. I've seen people in Nigeria, South Africa, in Uganda. They all know the whole thing. The Marine King, spirit husbands, the spirit wives. And as long as you got one, they will attack your health, they will attack your life, they will keep you married. And some of y'all need to remember, if you live with a man, and the man you whisper talking about, I was sleeping in some sort, like, that's your spirit husband fighting you. Because you're married. And just like a possessive husband, a jealous husband, same way with spirit wives. Same thing, if you brothers having sex with women in the street, that's spirit wives. Comes to pornography, masturbation. Really, masturbation becomes a woman. Comes to masturbation.
You ready to fight?
No.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
You're not going to have one yet, but you're going to have one. This is the fight.
No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Blame it on the garlic bread. Y'all done. Let me prove one more point. I'll prove. Y'all want to prove? I'm going to prove it right now.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Topuria. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Great submission defense. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
They got y'all thinking about just get Jesus. You got Jesus, but you didn't know that the realm that Jesus was talking about, that he gave you victory over. That's what you got to know. So when you wake up, some hold you down, and you can't go on, you gotta go on. And the only way to get there, you gotta thank the name of Jesus. You got to thank the name. That's like playing on trivia with all these different names of God. I know what name works.
Khabib's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Jesus, oh, you're
Get them out here.
Going for an arm bar now.
Arm very tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys. It's done.
Your winner by submission.
The name. You know why? Because the name ain't in them. It ain't in them. It ain't in them. That's why you can't wake up, because the name ain't really in them. That's the same way that seven sons of Sceva said, I cast the devil out in the name of the one that Paul preached. The name wasn't in him. Don't work if the name ain't in you. You can't just say the name if it ain't in your heart. Because when you sleep, you're talking about your spirit now. That's why David said, I have given the word in my heart. So I won't sin against you. Well, I don't need to worry about sinning against you when I'm
Ready to fight?
All right, here we go. Robert Whittaker versus George St. Pierre as round one is set to begin right here, right now. Of course, when Whittaker was promoted to undisputed champion, it was George St. Pierre vacating the title. Whittaker finally getting this GSP fight tonight.
And he gets a chance to put a stamp on the title reign that he has done so well in. He can go back and say, I didn't win the belt from George officially. Tonight shows, if I had that opportunity, I would have gotten the job done.
And he finally is softening up to that Bobby Knuckles moniker. I mean, they print the shirts.
It's a great nickname. I don't know why he fought it. It's a fantastic nickname, and it fits him to a T. Bobby Knuckles, we all love you. We all love that nickname, buddy.
That strike blocked by Robert Whittaker. So more output, at least in the early going. Try to establish that jab. GSP gets the takedown. Well done after catching that kick. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
I found that he got some brothers who want to do better.
Well, St. Pierre's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, nice work as he delivers the elbow there from the bottom.
Great shot in the top position.
Oh, some big elbows landing for him now. Another ground and pound strike lands, making all these shots count. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. 2 minutes to go. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get, gotta be careful here.
you.
1 minute to go here in the opening round. St. Pierre's trying for a submission here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
The spirit that was passed out before us.
Belly down,
And now he turns and puts his weight over the top of the arm. He's actually defended. Now,
it's
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Two of the best to ever do it in my mind. Robert Whittaker versus George St. Pierre. You see the round one clock has started to burn. And then Robert with quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single. Oh! Big takedown. What a technique. What a takedown. Great high impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
That's right.
But it's these types of rounds. You know, you get these types of rounds when these guys fight each other, and nobody really does much. And then the judges are obligated to choose a winner. And how do you choose a winner?
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Effective punch there by Whittaker. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, big knee. Nice jab by GSP.
Big shot to the head. Another punch to the head.
Here's the kick blocked by St. Pierre. Slips to avoid the right. St. Pierre's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big right hand there.
Beautiful.
All right, has the guard closed here. Well, nice job staying active from the bottom. Good elbow there by Whittaker.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, man, this guy's got elbows for days, huh?
He throws them up, he throws them across the body. He just has a variety of elbow attacks.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Staying busy from bottom position here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Less than 2 minutes now to go. St. Pierre's in half guard now. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Robert Whittaker. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Well, you know, this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
2 rounds in the books.
That last round. He's winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this last round is how it's going to go.
That's why that spirit you getting upset.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Third and final round. punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, nice block. Whitaker gets hit with a kick.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to protect kicks. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Now he gets a more dominant.
What up, big dog?
He is going to...
You can just drop it.
I just saw the bail out there, so I grabbed everybody.
Appreciate it, bro.
St. Pierre's in half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in.
This is it. This has to be the end.
And there's the tap. The winner by submission.
Jeez Louise.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Let's get to Bruce Buffer. He has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so another green stripe for the Wikipedia page for one George St. Pierre, and this time he gets it done by submission.
George St. Pierre has always taken his opponents down at will. Tonight, he was more willing to engage on the ground, and it led to a submission victory.
The invisible one got staying on the road. This is what you don't know that these spirits are ready to present you.
All right, here we go with the early part of this round, and from the moment Rafael Fiziev stepped foot in the UFC, expectations were placed upon this man. Championship expectations, according to some, and man, has he delivered. A lot of people reference that spinning wheel kick knockout of Brad Riddell, as technical and sound a striker as there is in this lightweight division. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output in pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Nice spinning attack there, and able to land into the body. Oh, a huge block there.
Nice level change for the body shot.
Well, as usual, this outstanding striker has come out aggressively tonight, almost as if he's double parked outside.
He's trying to get the job done and get it done quickly, but he doesn't waste any action. Everything is so tight and crisp. That's why he lands, and he can be so aggressive.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, and he caught the kick. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Oh, nice inside trick there. Oh, that was nice.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Makhachev's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. 1 minute here to go round 1. Outstanding kick there by Bazzi. Immediately gets the underhook. And they separate after exiting the clinch.
Got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming in.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You got nice double over there.
10 seconds to go in the round. Lands with the ground and pound. Getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
It's nothing. But so they have to keep that
all right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Islam Makhachev. Next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Nice block.
It's about these mutants were the homosexuals that wasn't accepted.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
That's you can't deny the man made say that's what we want. So they say it was suggesting things in the minds of children who were battling this spirit of homosexuality that it's the world that has to come.
Ooh, and he caught the kick.
So we must change.
Nice level change. Secures the takedown.
This is what he said it was about. And by the way, he just happened to be a better player. The guy that directed me just happened to be a better player. He's getting so
all right, let's see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Show y'all who's running the industry.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
Listen, I heard a man high up in the industry say,
again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets
through. They think
through.
music is entertainment. They think music is music.
Oh, he's got to be careful there,
They think movies are really for entertainment. They don't know all. He said all.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Are spells.
Makhachev's in half guard.
That we cast on people that we could never cast a spell on them otherwise. They would never.
Great job landing the strike.
The man has certain barriers that he would not accept.
All right, feet on the hips here.
If you really want to get deeper, just call the contact.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground. And these guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
He's telling us that Satan can gain an advantage.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, can fall in love with those.
Remember,
He
Jesus
fall
said,
in
if y'all
love
hit a
with the
bitch,
strike.
cut it off.
He is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. Gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Whatever every recipient
Gossip going to work here from guard, and he's doing a pretty good job, I might add.
This is the reason why Jesus was telling them about lust and fornication. Always saying, man, all sin is without the body.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Nice job defensively there. Good work with the hips. Oh, and he caught the kick.
So, God was born man of sin because God understands the power of the enemy to inhabit sin.
What a fight so far.
So if I'm sinful, then inhabit sin in me. Y'all got what I'm saying? Okay. So, let me give you some background.
Well, what a round it was.
Especially you got this great gospel where everything's good. It's all about money. It's all about getting that order and getting their blessing. Say, man, keep this shot on the praise zone. And after that, they don't live right.
Big power shot there. Oh, the roundhouse kick.
So we shout
this guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
And then beat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That jab is fast.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a
Saturday.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now.
Same thing.
Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Same man.
Massive blood lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
The best of the church and the best of the world. And what we don't understand
let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He's really done a nice job.
Great
Satan's device, and he messing around with his stuff, then he is setting you up to inhabit something in your life. Okay. Let me get on the background. When we accept that we are hopeless sinners, then turn and accept Jesus as our Savior, He forgives us and washes away those sins.
Well, he's more than content to walk off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
From then on, we are told we still sin, but that we should repent of our sin. So getting saved doesn't mean you're not going to sin.
Nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
After you're saved, it's not willful sin.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
The sin after you get saved is sin of the battle. Oh, y'all didn't catch that word.
Makashev's looking to go for the full to the
half guard here. It's the sin of the battle.
He's got to find a way to finish his fight. Nice double leg, nice
when
finish.
Satan attacks my life, and I'm fighting, struggling against him,
are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. And now some separation. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
That's not the sin of the battle.
Right hook to the
That's why those struggle. You fight in the flesh, fight against the enemy.
Oh, the outside of that lead leg, the left thigh, really showing signs of bruising now.
Amen.
Boom, straight left hand.
When you comfortable, are you supposed to do this?
He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show. See how that feels.
You don't want that. Not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
Makashev's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke. All right, let's get you some highlights now as this one goes the distance, DC, and a lot to like in terms of his takedown game. Really took it to that requisite next level here tonight.
He took it to the next level. He's a guy that you know what's coming. You know that you have.
And the Negroes are saying it's slower than they was 10 years ago. Slower. All they can understand is that jangling tone.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do, so he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5'2" player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
They just lost redemption for him.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
That will tell God your laws are unjust.
Oh, big shots from the top.
And that's the only way a person
And
can be safe.
another strike
So
from
they
the top
decide what God
lands for
says
him.
in his law is not correct.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Justin Gaethje.
Now,
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax him, and he understands being a veteran of so many fights that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
The same vessel as the Holy Spirit. Have y'all not heard that?
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
The devil can't do nothing to you. He
Well,
can't.
this is some serious pressure from the top by Gaethje.
That's what I've heard that.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
I began to realize that wasn't true.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
That love God that was struggling with all their might to live for God, but
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
But they wouldn't fight it because they was told it doesn't exist.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
So
Another strike gets through to a top position.
Not fighting, or it's already.
Always offensive, lands a shot from the box.
Have you not heard Satan's already defeated and he's underground?
Now he's going full mount.
So this type of logic makes me believe
45
that
seconds
your
to go
enemy
here in round
can
one.
never do anything to me.
Landing strike nicely in the top position.
Something I blame my flesh, circumstances, or maybe it's God.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Are y'all heard what I'm saying? We've been
Beautiful
trained
transitions.
that the enemy.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Islam Makhachev. Round two is next.
Have you ever heard? I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging bread. You ever heard that? If you live in prison long enough, have you ever seen righteous folks forsaken?
You ready to fight?
Yes, I've seen it a lot.
Here we are, early round two.
I've seen it a lot. I'm for me myself.
Gaethje getting tattooed by that stiff
Sometimes
jab.
God don't answer you.
Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there.
It's always
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing.
what I said.
That shot landed perfect.
How y'all do that? And even just to say the righteous, who's righteous?
Nice. Nicely done. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Makhachev's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
This is the scripture where we use this. Remember the scripture, no weapon formed against me shall.
Oh, nice inside leg kick,
But
yeah.
there has been weapons that's formed that has problem.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, a double leg takedown is good. 3 minutes. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he's currently out from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, big knee there. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Makhachev's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Immediately gets the underhook. Battling for hooks. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame.
I say, you know, I ain't saying nothing wrong no more. I ain't gonna
20 seconds to go, round two.
I ain't gonna fly out no more. I'm gonna keep up. 2 days later, I'm afraid to look again. Then I was an old person, remember what you said? Yeah, that
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam.
Good round.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. All right, back to the stools we go.
Ready to fight?
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Takedown defense holds up. And they're separate.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. Takedown defense is there. Now some separation. Oh, nice jab there by Islam Makhachev. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following the game plan, and it's working.
Well, he's got his back now.
It even intensifies. They go to church,
right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle. He passed the half guard.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
They feel bad and they feel sorry. They feel bad, they feel
2
sorry.
minutes to go in our third and final round.
Even though they know they beat.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Yeah, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Men that went up to the temple to pray. One of them was a Pharisee, one of them was a tax collector.
Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
And the Bible, and the Pharisee went to pray. The Pharisee started praying like, God, thank you that you have not made me like other men, and I thank you that I'm so this and that, right? The public went over and said, Lord, I'm just
outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev.
It was the Republican because
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And another punch on the ground gets through, maybe some defense here.
So the Republican was going to the center of the, I mean, not the Republican, but the public.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
To the center of the crowd. He was that kind of wrong.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, what a fight as we go the full 15 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run it back at some point in the future.
He couldn't be, like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's
the official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Yeah, watch this with some computer on it now. Central version of the power of the nation, the power of the free. This is what Balak, enlightened Balak the king. And you can't curse children of Israel. You get them in the secular scene, they're going to mess up the strength. They're already that's how the nation is saying. This secular revolution is nothing new. More than the nation keeps saying, I told you this goes up to cup until they fall for grace. Then you see demons released in that
action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are John Jones' calling card. Nice solid punch.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Oh, he's got his back. He's trying to lift, turn him to the mat, and he has a great double leg. Thank goodness he has a great double leg.
So you might not be
trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't. Good job understanding the transitions. He's getting him out here.
God judges the people who leader like them.
We cross the midpoint in round 1.
Look at Rome. What did Rome get?
Aspinall's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, that's getting deep.
It's crazy, psychotic leaders. But when you find out what Rome was into, pedophilia, sexual sin of all these guys, they got the legal idea. What they got to tell to the bishop when they go to the king, they got to say, let me be your judge and king. They said, no, we're going to get you. You're going to get a
and
leader
just
like
when you
you.
thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
This is revelation, y'all. The leader, y'all,
Jones is in half guard.
the judgment is...
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Your leaders are a culmination of the agreement of the people. Just say it again.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arms stuck between the legs. He's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all the fights.
Aspinall's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Side control now.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat Chase the finish.
God set a king up if she was in agreement with it.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Pull down one of these combination change. That was an ancient change.
Got his hips up in the air, using momentum to take it back towards his opponent's feet.
That change
Chest down to the mat, out of that deep submission.
Change. Get some right to speak, but the people secretly saying they want the nation change, but they have
Those 5 minutes, DC, one of the best rounds of
they said they in it.
All right, heading back to the corner, and all right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead, you don't see it very often, but even
talk about we need a righteous leader, but your agreement is not with a righteous leader. Your agreement is with a
second round underway. Jones gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Let's go get some out.
switch knee lands to the body.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it's played.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them full guard. Oh, right into mouth.
Stretch. But this is but
Jones is in half guard now.
Down.
Making all these shots count.
I mean, when he hits you, you don't have to go early at it.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Aspinall.
What they put in the water is called, I ain't got time to go into that. But anyway, for her, they'll tell you they only cut. They scared when they raw.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off his back. Great punch lands. Changing the position.
This is the way the word of God is going to
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
So that spirit can be released. That darkness is over.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively. This fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. Right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Aspinall's really starting to bleed out of that eye, not looking good. Tougher than me, but you got to think that's some definite adversity that the fighter's dealing with, courtesy of all those strikes from his opponent.
There was no real man of God anymore. So there was no man of God working miracles and speaking prophetic words.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
Church without no time to go into that.
All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that elbow.
He's starting to extend the elbow. These guys are working.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say. Oh, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round, and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach, because safety has to be first now.
So because these guys, these people are saying, they talking to a dead man, they're giving you rules that I hear. We're somehow amazed.
And that one certainly found the target. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Let's get seeing in both rounds.
Nice strike lands from the bottom plate.
and whispered in my ear and said, "This is what's going on." And you
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Espinal.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Ain't no spirit of the deed.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Ground and pound strike there now. And the referee brings the fight back to his feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? There he goes, moves to his back.
And that's why that demon has
He gets to the single counter time. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hit. He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation. Great ground and pound by this man.
Verse 18, at this issue many days, but all agree. Turn and said to the spirit, not the girl, the spirit.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
He came out of that cell.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
If you studied it, finish reading this,
Now some separation from his first position.
Yes, the single collar tie now.
She was so bad that her owners.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach. It looks like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision is going to be here. It can go either way.
Looks like he's almost willing himself to stay in this fight, and doctor's going to give him a chance. Somewhat surprising there. That cut is nasty.
It's a nasty cut.
And my wife, I told y'all a while back, looking at something on YouTube, and I was
Third round underway.
So I'm going to show you.
Got the single collar tie.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop on this thing. He has been badly beat, and the result is not going to change.
It's the trick.
Under a minute now to go in the fight.
These guys,
All right, feet on the hips here.
they're showing you.
Jones going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Aspinall. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Aspinall's in half guard.
Right in front of him.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
But he started check. And then his eyes, the cat eye turned to snake eyes. The camera was right over. I said, that's the demon manifested right there. The demon taking over right there. And he had these balls floating in the air. And the people were, I said, like, because see, they went to this normal school, but schooling system, education was designed to dumb you down about the supernatural. Listen. So when now I'm going deep. So when the fallen angels in Genesis 6 come back, which is what the end time is about, you're going to be deceived and think that this is something new. And you're going to be caught up with the lying wonder that they're going to begin to do. Come on, talk to me. So, I was watching.
Súbete la falda, me gusta esa blusa. Ma, you know what's up. Llegué siempre abusa. Sé que andas en alta, le tomas en la blusa. Yo no sé, subí, bájalo otra vez. Que estoy con el crew y nos fumamos.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with the two best lightweights in the world, Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. Oliveira's winning streak from 2018 to 2022. Certainly going to withstand the test of time. It'll get him in the Hall of Fame. But the man who ended that streak, former teammate Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, Islam Makhachev is one of the best fighters that I have had the ability to train with. He works so hard. He's so committed to to being the best in the world. And on that night, he showed that. He beat a Charles Oliveira who seemed to be at the very top of his game. And he did it in a surprising way, knocking him down with his hands. But Stu Bronx has said time and time again, I went back in the lab. I am better today. And this version of Charles Oliveira gets the job done against Islam Makhachev. Oh, back and forth we go. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he wanted.
Makhachev's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Under 90 seconds to go in the round. Islam Makhachev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands to the head. Oliveira's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, he's got that submission tight now.
Triangle choke getting very close. All he's got to do now is pass that on to the other.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
He's having his way with him here. Final seconds of the round. Well, pretty good work off to the bottom here by Oliveira. Round two next. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly. All right, let us show you the highlights now from that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, and again, there's another massive knee.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut.
Right now they separate. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the
huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here. Have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
Blood in the water, you gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you at you.
And caught the kick.
Oh, he's got him to the side of the...
Double leg takedown is true. All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew that he would be able to secure takedowns and takedowns in bunches, and that is exactly what he's showing us tonight. Another takedown land.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet. Not necessarily the way you drew it up today, Chief.
No, watch these two. Just digs into the body. Does that shot with every part of himself. Now he's got his opponent hurt.
Back to his feet.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
He's got that single collar tie.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, you can chalk this up to a forgettable night at the office. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he's on the street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. And now he's in a guillotine.
Oh, it's tight.
Oh, he's gonna submit it.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Go to your back. Give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen.
And there it is. Jaws on the door. Back with style points tonight.
If it smell funny, onions getting peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, onions getting peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, get your onion peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, get your onion peeled. I was out in the field since I was little. Never been house cat. I'm from where everyone active. You come at them backwards, they be where your house at. I don't care about no hoes. Where's your spouse at? Come back to Kudu and we who cares if it's hard? You gon' have to pronounce that. He don't be smoking at all. He don't be smoking at all. He don't be smoking at all. He don't be smoking at all.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round one is underway, and there is Henry Cejudo. All of his knockout wins have come in round one, so that certainly bears watching if you're Cejudo's opponent tonight. Dwalishvili gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
With a single collar tie there. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
That is how you scramble, folks.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Single collar tie.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. That was a nice takedown, yes.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Good, solid strike on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Wallace Willie.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, he's got his back. He's got to get him in the air to try to return him to the mat.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo.
Nice punch to the head. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
He's in side control now. He goes to the knee to the body, and it's there.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Cejudo. Round two straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, Billy, bud. Breathe. Bring a deep breath in. All right, here's some water. Ready? Listen. All right. You're doing awesome out there.
All right, what a 5 minutes it was, DC. Take us through the replay if you would.
The story of the round was the knees. Every time they came into contact, he was looking to drive his knee into the body of his opponent. And if his opponent ever thought body knee coming, he would just mix up the target and try to take it up top.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Not there. Nice crack there. Immediately gets the underhook.
Now they separate.
Single collar tie now.
It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming. Oh, he's got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then he can look for submission.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Cejudo's got the full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Wallace Willie gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. Wallace Willie's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. Huge knee land. Oh, nice. Nice takedown.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
And he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big right hand. Oh, huge left. All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some consistency with that weapon.
He's finding a home for that hook. He does a phenomenal job of keeping the elbow tight, really twisting his hip into that punch.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Hey, stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game...
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, same bat time, same bat chair.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Nice. Nicely done. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to... We might get a stoppage here soon. Holy smokes!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Who's got the Batman lighter? Fuck up the place now. Who's got the Batman lighter? Fuck up the place. Anywhere I dare feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky. Locker, and I've been cooking in the hot sun. When push come to shove, I'm a bad man. See you, yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eating and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold them heads and eyes up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises, survivors, sons and fathers, live for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cost. Not enough pressure for me to call a dog. So
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we'll see how it goes. Early portions of this round for one Petr Yan. Many believe he is the best pure boxer in this bantamweight division, and that says nothing of his wrestling and his grappling as well. He's a true 5-tool player and really has every skill in the book that you would want in a modern-day mixed martial arts. Oh, who is going to be the last man standing? We're just getting started, and they are getting after it.
These dudes are throwing bombs. This is going to be a great fight.
Fast pace here in the early going. All right, nice jab there from Petr Yan early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first from Petr Yan because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But man, that dude has a fantastic jab.
That one appeared to stun him.
Now he's back up. Oh, another one. He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Jan's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Ilia Topuria, ready to go for round one. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early, be opportunistic with my takedown attempts. He's going to have the upper hand in most skills against most featherweights in the division. So it's about fighting on instinct, being reactionary, and pursuing a finish to make sure that the promotion feels like he's the next guy in line to fight for the featherweight title.
Ooh, head kick lands, was hurt.
Good work blocking the knee. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or am I read my last rights?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John.
Topuria's back to the side control now. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
There's the shot. There's another takedown by Topuria. Trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Topuria's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Oh, nice elbow from the top. Topuria's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
1 minute left. I need you to push.
Oh, he continues to land with these elbows. You might get a cut here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Topuria's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
Do not get sloppy with your takedowns. Keep it.
All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays, Daniel, from that previous round. And he certainly has the hands and the feet going tonight, as he caused a cut there in that previous round.
A lot of times you can't even dream this stuff up, where you fight this well. He has done everything right, and he opened up a massive cut over his opponent's eyes. And now you start to see the blood leak down into the eye, limiting his ability to try to slow him down.
All right, we will see how much that bleeding has stopped as we get ready for this next round.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Oh, damaging knee to the head. Finds a home for the left hand there. Topuria's swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. All right, doing work with the jab.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Nice level change. Oh, nice elbow.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Holloway getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Well, it's hard to win a fight working off of your back, but that elbow is useful. Oh, the elbows continue to rain down, and these are really starting to do some damage, champ.
He's doing a great job of throwing elbow after elbow. Whatever's available, he's taking.
Holloway getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Topuria going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Holloway's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of Bruce's head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown.
And the strike lands clean.
Oh, pretty good combination of leg kicks there by Topuria. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them.
Huge elbow there. Oh, he gets backed up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Big knee.
Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And, of course, he's only got 60 seconds with which to recover. Not a lot of time. All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down. And most times you don't even feel it. It's the ones that you don't even recognize that landed hard are the ones that usually put your opponent out. It landed right on the sweet spot, and he hurt his opponent very badly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
You can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation. Nice takedown. There you go.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Holloway's in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
That was nice. Big ground and pound.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Topuria is looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Oh, right to the mouth.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing his fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Max Blessed Holloway.
Get a dose of dirty cold to go, been cold since cold flow. Got a wire to enlarge and I set a fire down below. I hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go. I don't really know how to go slow. Goddamn, that motherfucker's cold. Hey, you in the wrong mode, you open and close, you know holes, no go. This whole world's a shit mode, filled to the brim like Gitmo. When you think it don't get more low, with limbo to the sticks on flow. All oppression's born of lies, I don't make the rules, I'm just one guy. All due respect for getting spit on's how respect is not defined. Hungry for truth, but you got screwed and break the Kool-Aid, there's a line. It ends directly at the edge of a mass grave that's their design. Funny fact about a cage, they're never built for just one room. So when that cage is done with them, you still cold. When you was lowest on the totem, with godly G you have to use. You have to build a death machine that down the line.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, all eyes on Petr Yan as this round begins. At times, people have suggested that he plays with his food a little bit. Really just likes to get his reads and then chooses to attack later in the fight. We'll see how he approaches the early portions of this round. Just missed with the elbow there. That shot blocked by Petr Yan. Oh, man, I can barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hand.
That one was supposed to end the fight.
Yeah. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Yan.
He needs to start trying to secure a takedown now.
Oh! Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Yan's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Yan's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on us between rounds if we get there. Oh, misses with the jab. So 31 total strikes unofficially have landed for Petr Yan. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
Takedown defense holds up.
Big takedown.
YEAGod gets back up here. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly...
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, nice combination. Oh!
Final seconds to round one.
Wow, both of them landed massive shots.
Oh, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it. Saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long.
He battered you a little bit. You hung there tough. You showed you have heart to be a champion. Now I need to blood.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Right on the button.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head. He blocked that punch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, both fighters now continuing to try to get a more dominant position.
Big shot to the head.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. The timing was on point there. Lands a nice takedown.
Excellent ground and pound here by YEAGod.
setting up a submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Jan's pass is denied. Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he got out.
Wow, what a great job defensively. Staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
Oh, that's got to be it. What a fight. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke,
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Keep to myself and I'm not too hyped, so nobody saw when I dipped inside. Money in the bank if I grip this mic, I'll send man a box, no Ritz inside. Top of the game just falling, what you gonna do this brand new morning? Tunnel vision, but I might help you, so I didn't see when the hate was forming. Hear my style when I see them drooling, can't be music, I play no fooling. In the background, chilling, cooling, could have been different if I put my all. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant, Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian, one day I'm gonna make more than a million. Paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Million. Big fight if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant, Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian, one day I'm gonna make more than a million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Million. Big fight if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Man, know I'm a riders, any tempo, I'm a blinders. Got my white Air Ones in the boot, but I step in a rave with sliders. Tired, big flow, top big, corners and blinders. Make money from music, that's the sound and currency talking. Ain't done much, them boys just chatter. Fans trying to work out how is he talking. My girl badder, glitz and glamour. Boot cut fit like MC Hammer. Grinding look, but it don't even matter. When I got my hair afro like Salah. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than a million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Million. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send my box like Dillian. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than a million.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Ilia Topuria, and even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the more sophisticated fighters and athletes on this roster. He just has a wisdom and a maturity that belies his years, and that's why even in a matchup like this, he will be patient, he will be calculated, and when a window opens to close the show, more than likely, he'll close it.
Beautiful block there.
Back to the jab now. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, I hate to be the punch counter tonight. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Big power shot there.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all. Clean punch.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
With conviction to the body. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, beautifully placed hook there. He's connected on a few of them so far here in this one.
He sets him up beautifully. He always pivots. He turns on the front foot, and he drives his entire body into that hook.
It's a pretty good jab.